Hi. So it's Tuesday. It's not noon, so I don't have to have had my hair brushed yet. It's like 10:55-ish. So I still have a little bit of time. But I wanted to show like an update on how I'm doing my 43 file. Hold on. I'll set you guys up. Prop it up. Okay. I'm in my jammies. So what I ended up doing is I made a daily card. So these are the things that I have to do every day. Feed myself before 10 a.m. Right? Brush my hair, brush my teeth, wash my face, and get dressed for the day before noon. And another thing is to finish the process. So go through the house. Is there a towel that needs to be hung up? What does that say? Dishes in the sink. This is all backwards to me, so I'm trying to read it. Fluff my bed, which is what I say for make my bed, which is basically you just pull the sheet up, pull the blanket up, pull the comforter cover up, fluff the pillows up. That's fluffing the bed. You're not making the bed. I'm not tucking anything in and making everything. I'm just fluffing it and making it presentable for when I come home at night. Then at the bottom it says look for other processes to finish. Is there like clutter that I could like sitting out on my desk? Well, right now it's like a giant pile of stuff, but if there was a pencil and a pen and the eraser out, I could easily just go and put them into the little cup where the pencils and pens go, and the eraser, put that away, and then boom, my desk would look nice. So that's kind of what finish the process is. A lot of times people with ADD, we do the project, and that was the part that like our brain wanted to do, but like the whole putting the tools away, we're already done in our head with the project. So like that's not part of the project. So our brain just like, we're done. Move on to the next thing. Yeah. So finishing processes is a big step for a lot of the ADD people. So that's my daily routine. Also, on my daily routine, I just put down that my hours for taking care of my day before I go to work is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I want to make sure that I am up and moving. I wake up at 9 and I'm moving by 9:30. Like I have to be out of bed. I have an alarm that actually says get out of bed. Yeah. And then I know this is probably kind of fuzzy for you guys, but this says check tomorrow's tasks. So in my box, I go into the next day. That's the goal. This is not a habit yet, so yeah, it's not a habit. And over here, just a reminder of do the cleaning routine. So I have an area like bedroom or bathroom that I will clean or work on every day. And then the other is weekly routine. So for the cleaning routine, 1 hour maximum, might take 10-15 minutes. That's fine. That's okay. Sometimes you have to do the minimum. Sometimes you can do a little bit more. And sometimes it's a day that you don't have to go to work and you can like full-fledged deep clean that space. That's cool. But the weekly routine is just kind of like another area of my life to touch on that doesn't necessarily need cleaning. So I'll get into that just now. So today, Tuesday, the routine is the clutter bins. So I got a couple of clutter bins, a couple of bins from Dollar Tree, calling them my clutter bins. That they're not a routine yet either, so the goal is to just have a bin that when I'm going into a space to clean for the day, I bring the bin with me, and if something is in that space that doesn't belong there, I can put it in the bin instead of, walking from my bedroom to the kitchen to put something away, and then I find myself 2 hours later, I've made a cup of tea and I've eaten something, and then I've moved on to watching Netflix or something. Like distracted brains. Like that's how we roll. So I can have a clutter bin so that I don't leave the space, which means that my brain stays on task. So on Tuesdays, the goal is to be able to empty those clutter bins. So if there's a clutter bin that has stuff in it, like I wasn't able to finish the process of cleaning the clutter out of a space, so I had a clutter bin that had things in it, Tuesday is the day that I will empty the clutter bins. The options are put it into its house. Like it might have a spot. It's a dirty dish that needs to go into the kitchen. It is a book that needs to go onto the bookshelf. Just put it home. If it doesn't have a home, is it something that I should throw away, or is it something that I should give away? So, yeah, that's kind of like the big questions. Tuesday is any laundry that I've got sitting around, make sure that I get that put away, and also to check up on my showering and hygiening, because sometimes that gets away from me too. So the weekly cleaning routine, the cleaning space, today was the bathroom. So I put a minimum of what should get done. I think that this is blurry for you guys. So at a minimum, like I have 0 energy, 0 time, what are the things that should get done to keep up with the bathroom? And I put clean the sink, clean the toilet, sweep the floors, and get the trash out. Like that's a pretty basic, 10 minutes to be able to make sure that the bathroom is not going to make you sick. That's the goal. Oh, I gotta change how I'm sitting, man. Okay, and then for the days that I have a little more energy or a little more time, I can wipe the shower and the tub and use a damp rag on the floor. So pick up the dust that's on the floor. And if I have extra time, do a monthly task, which is a whole different card. So, bathroom extra as a monthly task. One option is to scrub the shower and or tub. Wipe the whole toilet, like every chunk of porcelain there, all the way down to the back bottom, underneath the tank, whole toilet. It really only takes a couple seconds, but it gets dusty. Doesn't need to be done daily. Doesn't need to be done weekly necessarily. Although weekly it would stay really extra super clean. But while I'm catching up with my house still, I can do this monthly and feel okay. Because while I catch up on all these other things, as time goes by, everything will be cleaner. So it won't take an hour to clean my tiny little bathroom. It'll take maybe half an hour, and most of that is letting the chemicals sit and do their work. Okay, so wipe the entire toilet and the floor around and behind the toilet. You know, that spot that's impossible to mop. Another monthly option or an extra option is to wipe and dust the shelves. My bathroom has 0 storage. Like, it's a tiny little sink, and underneath that tiny little sink is a tiny little cupboard that's not much bigger than a toaster oven, maybe. Just oriented different. It's pretty small. It's like toilet paper storage, kind of, if you're storing 4-packs. Then you can also store some bathroom spray, but whatever. Tiny. So I have these shelves in order to be able to have a spot for my toiletries. So I could do monthly wipe the dust off those shelves. Most things are in baskets, so I could pull that out and actually add that and go through a basket every time that I'm cleaning and get rid of things that are expired or gross or whatever. Another option is to wipe a wall. I didn't say wipe all the walls because that's like a whole different thing, but to wipe a wall or to wipe the ceiling. So my tiny little bathroom, there is an exhaust vent in there. It doesn't turn on, so, except for sometimes when it gets really, really hot. I think the wires expand and they actually start conducting electricity. I don't know what that's all about, but at some point I will probably go buy some electric wiring and just actually connect it, because stuff's crazy. Anyway, so that's why I need to wipe the walls. When I take a shower, it condenses on the walls, and then it makes these weird runny stripes. Another thing I want to do in the bathroom is to paint it with some high gloss paint that would be really easy to wipe. Right now it's like a 20-year-old semi-gloss, so it's pretty porous. Anyway, so that's the idea behind my card system now. Just for the cleaning, a daily routine, something to do weekly. So like the daily routine is just basic, take care of myself, feed myself, make sure that I get myself dressed, make sure that I take my meds and my vitamins, walk through the apartment and make sure things are not out of control. And it's not about, I think that the finish the process part, it's not a stickler for me right now, but I still do want to have my keep up on my dishes, and I do want to kind of keep my floors clear so that it's easier to just get in and mop and vacuum and sweep and things like that. So that's kind of like my daily, is to just kind of keep things easier and to take care of myself. And then for every day of the week there's a thing to do, like the clutter bins, and make sure that I put my laundry away and double check in with my hygiene. Let's see, what is another one? Here's a Wednesday. Tomorrow is check in on my car. Go to the post office and check in with myself if I have any local errands to run. Let's see, what is Thursday routine? Thursday routine is walk through and do a clutter roundup, which means put things in the bins. Double check in on my shower and hygiening. Start working on my grocery shopping list. Check the flyers. Start writing fridge check-in, and another go check the post office, because this is about when the store flyers come in. And if they come in, then I would also start checking them for going shopping Thursday. And then, Friday routine is sort and start my laundry, prepare for meal prepping, so go through the store flyers, finish my shopping list, check for specials, go to the post office. If there are specials, if I need to shop that day, leave the house by noon. My Friday cleaning is my front room, which is, yeah, I'll have to rewrite this one, but yeah, so that's kind of how I've got it set up right now. Is each day has a couple little keep up with life tasks and a cleaning task. And each cleaning task has a designated area that I'll be focusing on. And I just, today, I kind of did the minimum. I figured that if I did the minimum, that would be okay. At least it's something. And my goal right now is to at least do something. Get into the habit of Tuesday is the day that I clean the bathroom. Monday is the day that I clean the kitchen after I meal prepped on Sunday. So, yeah, that's kind of the goal, is to be able to get these habits in. So that's part of why I went for a minimum, because some days I just don't have the energy to do a lot of things. I don't have, like, the brain energy, and I don't have, like, I don't know, it's like there's, like, this big sunken spot inside of me sometimes. And to just be able to say, okay, all I have to do is squirt the sink, squirt the toilet, wipe the sink, scrub the toilet, sweep, and take out the trash. Like, that's it. That's all I have to do. That's okay. I can manage that. And even the sweeping it's a tiny little toilet, or a tiny little bathroom. Like, people's not even walk-in closets. People's normal closets are bigger than my bathroom. But, so, and that was kind of the goal. I figured that if I can do this, maybe it'll spark doing some of this. Maybe if I do one or two of these and I start getting some good wins, or all of this is going faster and faster because I've built a routine, then I can start adding these in. So that's kind of the goal. The extras, meaning the scrubbing instead of just wiping down the shower, and wiping the entire toilet, and adding in working on the shelves and wiping walls, things like that. So yeah, it's kind of like the good, better, best. So this is good. This means that I did something better. Oh, look, I also cleaned my shower, and I also got the dust off the floor. Best is actually, like, really maintaining a deep cleaned bathroom, but it is what it is. I live by myself. A lot of these things don't need to get done every week. Like wiping the walls, I don't need to do that every week. However, if I got to all the walls within 6 months, so like wipe one wall 1 week and wipe another wall the next month, and then, you know, over the course of 6 months, I would have the walls wiped. Like, and that's part of why I need to add trackers. I need to figure out how I'm going to track this stuff to make sure that I'm kind of keeping up with things. But anyway, digression, squirrels, things like that. So that's kind of the goal. Some good, which means setting the routine, doing something every day. Better is catching up with making sure that my place is presentable, quite nice, probably party ready. And then this is, oh look, I am doing really good at taking care of my space. So that's kind of the goal. To eventually have my whole house be party ready, lived in, but party ready, and then all I have to do is keep up with the grodier bits. Yeah. So anyway, figured I'd share the update. have a good day. Happy Tuesday. I will let you guys know tomorrow is bedroom cleaning, and that's one that I am terrible about. Super terrible about. But I'll let you guys know. Okay, bye.